Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick overview video in regards to the upcoming milestones that are now live officially in the game. As you can see on screen here with Dark Beast coming in, he did bring about a couple of things in conjunction as well with the Festival of Frost starting for this month. So with the Abominable Beast event, there's a couple of things that are running in tandem with him specifically in order to get shards for him, as well as earning towards the milestones that are associated. So if you hit the little eye here, you do see that we're going to be getting the opportunity here to earn snowballs, and the coal eyes is the one we want to focus as the featured item, as this is going to add a significant portion of points to the Festival of Frost here milestone. So if you guys are getting confused or lost with the milestone selections here, just keep in mind what happens typically with these events is that other milestones are tied together, and we just need to get a good understanding of what's going on, especially with these being weekly events. Festival of Frost, however, is going to be a month-long event, so this one's going to be, as you can see, running for the next 27 days, 23 hours. Scoring, as I said earlier, there's featured items that are going to add to the points overall, as well as these snowballs that's going to add up. As you can see, as the month progresses, the featured items get higher and higher for points. So this coal eyes one is usually the easiest one to get because they generally want most folks at the beginning to earn this. So how do we get that? Well, that's actually tied specifically now to unlocking Dark Beast. And if you guys recall, he is one of the featured characters in the Deathseed team. So we're going to need him if we want him in the end game for not just raids, but as well as being able to unlock Apocalypse, as they'll be part of that Deathseed Saga team. So the Abominable Beast event, earning Mad Science Orb Fragments. If I hit go, I've already earned points, guys, because what I wanted to demonstrate for you on screen here was, you know, how many points you can get in about one rotation of Blitz. So if you go scoring here, you can actually earn points towards blitzing, and that's how I actually was able to get 2,770 points. I wanted to get a sense of, hey, if I just focused on blitzing, nothing else in the game, how many times would I actually need to actually go ahead and do this in order to unlock the coal eyes here, right here, milestone 24 at 53,000 points. So when you take 53,000 points, guys, and you divide it by, you know, my one rotation of 2770, it is about 19 total blitz instances. But keep in mind, we're doing this per the next 7 days here, right? So we divide that by 7. It's about 2 to 3 rotations per day, which is actually really good. 2 to 3 rotations a day. You can do it every 4 hours, and you'll still be able to be on track. And keep in mind, this is just for blitzing. We're not including any other aspects of these fragments being earned in other aspects of the game, right? So, for instance, right now, what we have in the web store is we are getting a daily milestone in the web store where spending ISO 8 energy as well as campaign energy, it's going to add to that. So it could be a lot higher for this, but I'm specifically for these events, I always like to aim just for the featured item. And then anything extra, you can always, go further and get that completion. So if we know that 2 to 3 rotations is going to get us milestone 24, it looks like it's pretty sequential here, right? If we just double that kind of effort, we can likely end up at milestone 31. Where players likely will aim for is milestone 34 potentially, with the extra 30 Dark Beast shards here. But to be quite honest, that's going to be a little bit more involved, because that means you would need to essentially be hitting the daily milestone in the web store, and I think it was like about 2,800 combined energy for both campaign and ISO 8. So that's quite a bit per day, guys. It'll be close, and you may need to potentially core. I don't know if I'm going to do it, to be honest. I'm going to try to see how much energy I can even naturally just get in a day, and we'll go from there. But also, just a reminder too, guys, if you really want to maximize how you're doing right now in the event too, make sure you're paying note to this other milestone that's running in tandem. It's called the Ghastly Experiment. So you go to this one. This is also going to allow us the opportunity here, as you can see, to earn more fragments. How do you do this? Well, you just hit scoring again. This is spending power cores. Now, I don't like this one because power cores is going to be quite costly. Even if you spend about 200 per day, you multiply that by 7 days, right, for the next week, that's about 1,400, and we're going to end up somewhere around, milestone 8, milestone 9, milestone 10, depending on how much you want to push. But you can see there's a lot more fragments coming, but you would have to really potentially double, triple your output of power cores. Then the one that's really kind of worth it is this last one that's 11,000 fragments, but you're gonna have to spend 10,000 cores in the next week. And as you can see, that is more cores than what I have right now in my balance, and I'm not willing to do that. So it's probably going to be pretty conservative on my side. I'm probably just going to do 200 per day, so just get a little bit of fragments here and there. As a reminder to you guys, I claimed this already in my web store, but if you go to, make sure you guys are checking the msf.gg or MyRivalStrikeForce.com and making sure that you claim the milestones in store, because there is going to be items like this, right? There's snowballs right now. It's available. Maybe it's going to be daily. I'm not sure, but it's going to add to the points. By claiming that, it's going to add to the milestones that we were looking at. There was this one too, this one that just went live, right? It actually gives us an extra 2,000 points right now, so I'm going to claim that right here. So little things like this, guys, it is going to really help out in the long run, because now you can see my 2,700 went to 4,000, right? So all these are going to add up for sure, so we want to make sure we're taking advantage of it. But that essentially is the gist of it, guys. It's going to be some blitzing to see if we can maximize and get the featured item here, being the coal eyes, but as well, if you are gunning for the extra 30 shards here for Dark Beast, you have to take advantage of the web store, because that's going to be a good component. I think it was like 25 or 26,000 extra fragment points that you can get if you're able to maximize the milestone daily. And then as well, as I noted earlier, with the ghastly experiments power course usage. So that's pretty much how you can capitalize on this event. I'm probably going to stop around milestone 10 or 11 and not worried too much about the 30 shards, because at the end of the day, guys, you know, it is you know, like it's gonna be a lot more effort just to get there, and you may not even hit it. So that's kind of the risk, right? If you guys are interested too in just getting raw shards for Dark Beast, what I do recommend as well is, because this is gonna go back to you at least getting some value for the power cores used in that ghastly experiments milestone, is the Dark Doctor orbs. At least you can get shards of Dark Beast, have that chance potentially to get 180 shards of him, but as well, spending 675 cores per orb is going to add to those points, and that's going to work in tandem with each other. I think that's a better approach if you guys are wanting those extra shards. I think that's probably a safer approach than trying to go for that milestone. But let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Just a quick overview of the event. Hope this helps, but definitely great chance. We got to unlock Dark Beast here to be utilized as part of Deathseed, as well as the unlock of Apocalypse. So thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.